All right, this is the second part of our indoors warm-up. This is the basic mobility warm-up. Hopefully you just did the lunges, got the hips and legs a little bit loose, and now we're gonna loosen up everything else. So we're gonna start with some ankle circles and then work our way up to our neck. All right, so here we go. I'm putting my right toe in line with my left heel, and then I'm just making circles, kind of pushing the range of motion there. I'm going 10 in one direction and then switching directions. Feels great. All right, done on that side. Gonna go to the other side, same thing, toe in line with the back heel. 10 in one direction. Good, and then switching directions, going the other way. All right, knees are next. I'm gonna have my feet touching. I'm gonna have my knees touching, put my hands on my knees. Getting down, I don't wanna be bent over, I wanna have a pretty flat back. And I'm just gonna take it, knees together, circles. 10 in this direction. And then switching directions. It's called sexy knees. Good, and then from there I'm gonna bring my knees out and together. Good, in one direction, just like that. I'm trying to keep my feet flat on the floor so my ankles get loose too, as well as my knees. And then once I'm done with that, going the other way, out to in. Good, 10 like that. Gonna take a wider stance, put our hands on our hips here. Nice and comfortable, shoulders relaxed. I'm gonna try to do some big hip circles, trace a giant circle with my hips. 10 going this way. You don't necessarily have to get that low on the front. We just want to make sure that our hips are feeling it. So hips, back, hamstrings. Here's what it looks like from the side. My legs are nice and straight. All right, let's go the other way. Same exact thing. Just big circles. This lets you check in on your lower back, on your hamstrings. Sometimes it's a little tight. You may find you're only able to get to about there. It's fine. All right, good. Next, moving up from the hips, we're gonna go with our shoulders. We're just gonna relax our shoulders, and we're gonna try to roll them up, forward, down, and back. We're gonna do this 10 times. From the side, it looks like this. Make sure you're really getting as much range of motion as you can. Really coming all the way up, all the way forward, all the way down, all the way back to the extent that you can. Good, and then from there, whatever direction you were rolling forward, so we're gonna do big arm circles, same way. Good, nice and loose. Now we're gonna do the shoulder rolls, but we're gonna go the other way. So if you just went forward, you're gonna go up, back, down, forward. The side like this, really trying to get as big a circle as you can within that joint. Good, and then arm circles the same way. All right, last thing we're gonna do with our shoulders is we're gonna take our hands out in front of us like this, and we're gonna go opposite directions. So if you haven't done this before, you can start by just practicing moving your hands apart like this instead of in parallel motion, opposite motion, and bringing it all the way around, and then see if you can do it without stopping. Now, if you get really good at this, you can try to do it with varying speeds. Let's see here. Woo, tricky. And then let's go the other way. So just going the other way around. All right, that one takes a little concentration. Last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our neck nice and loose. So we're gonna stand there with our hands behind our back, nice and relaxed in the shoulders, up tall, and just all the way around. I like to close my eyes with this one so I don't get dizzy. Good. Our necks can get pretty tight without realizing it. We use a lot of back, we use a lot of shoulders. When we row, sometimes these muscles can get really tight, so I like to loosen this up. Let's go the other way. All right, should be feeling loose and ready. Next we'll get on the erg.